Hey, 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 it's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and today I'm sharing an urgently hiring remote position from a company called Working Solutions. They are urgently seeking 4,000 plus independent contractors to support their TurboTax customer support program. Yes, this really could be your opportunity. And if that wasn't awesome enough, knowing that they need a lot of folks ASAP, this opportunity allows you to make your own schedule. And this position goes late into the night. So if you're someone who needs something that will support your current job or maybe your current responsibilities and you need something later in the day, this is for you. Now, if you're an early bird and you like to knock your work out, they also have early hours too. So I'm going to get into all of the details. I'm going to give you the pay, what you need to do to get your application in, and I'm also going to give you information about info sessions that they're holding so that you can get all of the details and then some if this sounds interesting to you. So I'm really excited. I'm going to get right into the details, but first, please make sure you lock it in by hitting that subscribe button, tapping the notification bell, because all we talk about on this channel are remote jobs, and I share these leads every single weekday. So there's something for you, and I'd love to have you join this awesome community. And on that note, we are ready to jump in. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into my screen here. The first stop that I wanted to make before actually getting into where you can put your application in the off chance that this TurboTax role doesn't work for you, I did want to point out that Working Solutions always has opportunities available, and you can see all of their other opportunities on their jobs.workingsolutions.com page. And if you go there, you'll see what they currently have available. So they're always changing these out, and chances are when you go to this screen, you'll see something new that isn't currently available right now. Now, this is our TurboTax lead that we're going to get into, but right now, they currently also have a travel agent position for the US and in Canada. So that's awesome if you are interested in travel. Now, we're going to get into the customer support role from TurboTax. And again, just in case you want to see what else they have, you can always hit the opportunities button at the top right. Now, this opportunity is going to pay up to $19 per hour. And if you're not familiar with the independent contractor model, this role pays you per minute. You're not technically an employee, which is why you get the flexibility of making your own schedule within the scope of the company's hours. And it gives you a lot of freedom that you might not get in other roles, but you are in charge of your taxes, and they have information on their frequently asked questions page. I'll open that up for us. But if you scroll down, you can actually see a really handy comparison chart for what it means to be an independent contractor versus being an employee. And this will allow you to get a good idea of whether or not this model is good for you. But for the folks who I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this is a really good fit. You would just have to make sure you're setting money aside for your taxes, and that's about as much as I can say about that because I'm not a licensed tax professional. So jumping into the lead here, they let us know that you're going to earn up to $19 per productive hour, and the pay is per minute. Now, if you are an English-speaking person, during their peak time, you can earn 30 cents per talk minute. And then if you are bilingual, they're going to give you 31 cents per talk minute during the peak time. And then if it's not peak time, then you'll earn 26 per talk minute if you're just an English speaker and 27 cents per talk minute if you are bilingual. And you can earn anywhere from $16 to $19 during the peak times, but when it's not the peak times, you're still earning really good money, $15.60 to $17.50 per hour during non-peak times. So if you're wondering, well, what are the peak times? This is a tax position, and peak times are from January to April, which is also when this opportunity runs. So you're going to be operating during the peak times, and you can definitely look forward to that $19 per hour. Now, it says up here that Working Solutions is seeking courteous, helpful, independent contractors for a one-of-a-kind opportunity to provide customer support to Intuit TurboTax's customers from the comfort of home with the ability to create your own schedule. In this role, you will help customers with tax software product support focusing on software navigation and locating previous tax returns and amendments. Working Solutions is a customer experience business process outsourcing leader, providing work from home opportunities to independent contractors across the United States and Canada since 1996. When you join Working Solutions as an independent contractor, you have access to several different contracts exclusive to Working Solutions contractors. Why join the Woohoo crew? There are many perks to contracting with us. Work from home, no hassles of commuting, schedule your own hours, work when it's convenient for you, gain experience in different industries, and high pay rates. And they talk about the application process. Now, in case you want like an in-depth step-by-step tutorial, I recently made a video about how you can go from not knowing what to do to having your application in, and I will link that up here somewhere for you guys. And it says, as part of our application process, you will be prompted to complete an online assessment. This assessment takes about 30 minutes to complete. If you're among the qualified candidates, you will receive an invitation via email to our online portal to complete a background check and a technology scan. You must visit the online portal to complete the application process. You can find more information about our hiring process here. Now, I always have to point out that this is a one and done kind of thing. If you don't pass their assessment, I'm so sorry, but you can't do the opportunity. But all you have to do is pass the assessment one time. You never have to take it again, and you're able to access their TurboTax opportunity and any other opportunity that they have. And I also want to point out that because you're an independent contractor, as long as you can make the hours work, you can actually pick up multiple contracting roles if that's what suits you. So if for whatever reason you can't get the hours you really want in one role, you can stack the opportunities, and that makes it really flexible and it makes it work just for you. So those are also some pluses to being a contractor. Now, getting into the overview, it says independent contractors participating in Working Solutions Intuit TurboTax program will provide customer support via phone, chat, and or video chat. Customer interactions focus on software navigation and locating previous tax returns and amendments. In this role, you will provide an empathetic approach to customer interactions, leveraging critical thinking and multitasking capabilities, and escalating while necessary. Schedule. This seasonal contract runs through April 17th, 2023. Flexible schedule opportunities. You create your own schedule. Schedule anytime between 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Sunday, weekday and weekend options. So let's just pause there for a moment. Now, if you are someone who, like I said, you need something later in the day, this opportunity runs through 11 p.m. Central Time, and me being on the East Coast, that's 12 a.m. So if I needed something that was from like 6 to midnight, you can do that, okay? Now, if you're an early bird, they start at 7 a.m. Central Time, which is 8 a.m. East Coast time, and you can knock out your work while your kids are at school and work during the day. So like I said, this is very flexible. And it's Monday through Sunday, which is 7 days a week. And because it's 7 days a week, you have the options to work weekends if that's what works for you. So again, you see how flexible this opportunity is. And then it says compensation, earn up to $19 per productive hour paid by the minute. Contractors on this program who meet or exceed key metrics earn on average the equivalent of $16 to $19 per hour during peak times and $15.60 to $17.50 per hour during non-peak times. Peak time rates apply January through April, and contractors are guaranteed a minimum of 45 minutes for each available hour. So what does that mean? If for some reason the phone isn't ringing that whole hour, you're gonna get paid 45 minutes worth of your time. So you know you're not leaving empty-handed. And since it is TurboTax and it is tax season, you don't have to worry about that. But I love the fact that they guarantee you pay, and a high amount of pay at that. And so again, they tell us that TurboTax peak time rate is 30 cents per talk minute and 31 cents per talk minute if you're bilingual, with additional incentives for achieving key client metrics. The off-peak TurboTax rate is 26 cents per talk minute and 27 cents per talk minute if you're bilingual, plus incentives. In the required skills, you need to have a sincere desire to assist the customer, excellent written and verbal communication, attention to detail, friendly tone and professional demeanor, self-motivated and resourceful, tech savvy and avid computer user. Important information: technology and equipment requirements, personal computer, no tablet, broadband internet connection, recommended at least 10 Mbps, wired internet connection, no Wi-Fi, Windows 10 or Windows 11 operating system, valid antivirus software installed, running and up to date, USB headset with microphone, a webcam will be loaned to each contractor to be used for the duration of the contract, must have a smartphone and be willing to accept texts related to program work. The contractor's cell phone number will be registered in the system that sends a temporary login token. At each login, the soft token will be sent via text to the agent's phone within a few seconds. And so they have a link here for the full PC requirements, but if you give me just a minute, I'm going to show you where you can get a super dirt cheap computer that will satisfy all of their requirements. And then work environment requirements: quiet, uninterrupted space, organized desk area, professional appearance if you're gonna be doing the on-camera stuff. And then they just talk about where they can and cannot hire. So sorry if you live in California, New York, Pennsylvania, or Washington, but if you live in any of the other states, you're good to go. And they also hire in Canada. But again, if you wanna just double check, if you go to their frequently asked questions page, up here at the top, if you click on becoming a contractor, you can see where you're eligible to do this role. It's available in the US and Canada, but those states that I mentioned are the only places that you can't do this opportunity in. So just make sure that your state is eligible. And if this sounds like the lead for you, then to get started with the application, you would just scroll up here to the top, hit apply now, and that's where it's going to take you to create a profile and to do the assessment. Now again, if you've already taken the assessment and you are approved on their site, then you won't have to take that assessment all over again. Now, I did mention that I'm gonna show you where you can find a super dirt cheap computer that will pass their requirements. If you head over to my Amazon storefront, and the link will be in the description box below, along with all the other necessary links. If you click on computers, you'll see that I have a computer package that's currently on sale for $169. You get the CPU tower that runs Windows 10 Pro, you get the wired keyboard and mouse, and then you also get a 19-inch monitor. Now, if you're like, wait, I can't do 169, right now they have another one on sale for $135, and you would just buy your own monitor. I'm sure you have one lying around the house, and this also will suffice. This computer will run Windows 10 Pro. So wired keyboard and mouse, this meets the requirements that you need to meet for working solutions. And then if you need a headset, you can also find another very reasonably priced piece of equipment in my store. You can get this headset for $8.83. So for under 200 bucks, and way under 200 bucks, you could get exactly what you need to do this opportunity. And within the first week, you're gonna make all your money back. So this is my Amazon store, and the link will be in the description box below. Now, if you are interested in this opportunity and you want even more information, they're conducting live information sessions November 29th through December 2nd. And you can get your application in and sign up for one of the info sessions with the link in the description box below. Or if you want to wait to attend the info session before applying, you can do that too. So you don't have to apply before you attend an info session. So whether you apply first or you want to check out the info session first, the link will be in the description box below for you to sign up for the info session, along with a direct link to apply to this lead and all the other links like my Amazon store that I talked about. So you have all the information you need. Just check out the description box. box and you'll find all of that. So again, 4,000 plus agents are urgently needed. Get your application in ASAP. This is going to be a great opportunity for some folks. And I wanted to let you guys know, if you have had trouble getting your foot in the door to work from home, this type of role might not be ideal for you, but this is great for getting experience to add to your resume. So there's a lot of benefits to doing a role like this, even if it's not necessarily what you want. Companies are more apt to hire you if you already have work from home experience. So that's just a little nugget that I want to leave you guys with. And thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.